Nation, welcome to your 7-day forecast for the angelic ascension. Welcome to my channel. I hope all is well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Taurus and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for a Taurian, this reading might resonate. Let's dive right into this. Actually, let me backtrack a bit. I want to make sure that I offer you, Taurus Nation, a trigger warning. There may be some sensitive subject matter that is discussed in this reading. And if you feel like you're not in the headspace to maybe hear about sensitive subject matter, here's your opportunity to click off. Those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's get into these vibes. Taurus, I have something a little different for you this week. Feel free to fast forward to this part of the video, but I have some channel messages for you. It's kind of lengthy, but listen to this with an open mind and bear with me. I was picking up something having to do with a marching band. I was picking up the name Michael and Jackson. So maybe you have a connection with music having to do with Michael Jackson. The name Michael could be significant. The name Jackson could be significant separately, such as a location: Jacksonville, Florida, Jackson, Mississippi, Gary, Indiana, Boston, Massachusetts, Wisconsin, Missouri, West Virginia and Virginia, North and South Carolina. Colors: orange and blue. Army could be significant to your situation. I was also hearing the song Flashing Lights. It's still playing in my head right now as I speak to you. So a song called Flashing Lights by Kanye West. So maybe there is connection here with Kanye West, his music, maybe the time period that song came out, or literally you might be noticing flashing lights around you. It doesn't have to be, and it could be like 911 situation, like, because I'm also hearing here comes the fire truck. Maybe you're dating a fireman, maybe you live near a fire station, but I definitely get a reference to flashing lights. Dog adoption, cleaning out your closets, maybe you're decluttering, and maybe giving some things away for donation. The names Taylor, Mary, Stevie, Sarah, Stacy, Stella, Gracie, Lloyd, Floyd, Helen, and Sade could be significant to your situation. I'm picking up hiccups, something here connected to a college or a university. Perhaps you live near one. A ghost. It feels like this could be a ghost in your house. It feels like Taurus, maybe you might feel like your house is haunted. You might feel like someone is haunting you, meaning they're following you, they are stalking you, or vice versa. I'm picking up annoying children, hungry children. Maybe you are posting info, or you are observing someone posting a lot of information, and they're giving away a lot of information, a lot of personal info. This feels like this is happening online. I think you might be having some sweets craving. Maybe you might be even having some junk food cravings. Maybe you might be going to like Carl's, Panera, because I definitely see a connection here with ice cream and sweets. You got this card and you got cherry on top. So I don't know, maybe you're putting toppings on your ice cream, you know what I mean? But I definitely feel like you might also have like a bread craving. This week, McDonald's, I'm picking up Korea. So we could literally be talking about locations. We could be talking about culture. Maybe you are part of the Egyptian culture. Maybe you are learning about culture. Maybe you are going to eat Korean food. You could even be mixed race, or you could be dealing with someone who is mixed race. I think it's so random, okay? I think somebody could be making fun of someone's blonde wig. I'm also picking up drag queen. Someone around you, I feel, wears headphones, plays video games. Maybe you feel like this person tunes you out. Maybe this is you. Mario, such as Super Mario Brothers. Somebody's playing video games, I feel. Speaking of food cravings, I'm also picking up pasta. Maybe you might be having pasta this week. There might be something going on with a particular door in your house or a doorway. I think that there could be a particular room in your house that could be messy. It feels like it's a bedroom. Speaking of bedroom, in someone's bedroom, I feel like there's a portal, such as a mirror. And I feel like there is, because I'm definitely picking up la bruja, brujeria. I'm picking up Santeria also. You could be dealing with someone who is a witch or someone, and it could be you. But I definitely feel like someone has a portal that they're using to create chaos, and they're using this portal to spy on someone. I'm picking up him as in church music. Can I say it that way? Yeah, somebody is singing a hymn, but particularly I hear down by the riverside. So perhaps you might be traveling to be near a body of water. Picking up county. It feels like your county name may be related to the city that you live in. For example, you live in Ventura, the city of Ventura, but you live in Ventura County. You live in the city of LA, but you also live in LA County. I'm picking up cherry blossoms, the tree. Molars, I think you might be having a molar removed or repaired. I'm picking up crisscross. I'm not sure what that means, but Wizard of Oz. That's definitely where I got the witch connection. Uncles. I don't know if you're having uncles visiting you. Maybe you have uncles visiting you in your dreams. Kansas is another connection that I received there. The name Glenda. I'm also picking up the word, I'm hearing pick up. Maybe you are picking up food, or you are having a third party pick up food for you. This feels like it's food delivery, but I also feel like you could be calling someone to pick you up. Somebody could be contacting you. Make sure that you take your phone charger, because I think you could possibly lose communication with someone this week because somebody forgets their charger and their phone is dead, or their means of communication is somehow obsolete because you're not able to get in contact with someone, like I said, because they're unreachable because of their phone situation. You could be calling someone for a ride. I feel like this week, maybe you might feel like you're not getting cooperation from someone in particular. It could be your sister. I'm picking up also PayPal. I'm hearing this song, California Dreaming. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. So maybe you're experiencing some gloomy weather where you are. Maybe you're thinking about traveling to California. Particularly, the date that sticks out for me is the 15th, or number 15. Maybe you are going somewhere on the 15th of October. Maybe somebody's birthday is upcoming and it's their 15th birthday, or the number 15 could hold some type of significance, as well as the number 4. Bridge and path. Maybe I talked to you about molars. Maybe you might be getting a bridge somewhere with your teeth, or this is you're crossing some type of bridge or path. And this is where I feel like you might need to use caution. The number 21, I think that you could be maybe participating in school. You could be doing some type of math. Maybe you might be helping your kids with math. I know this is so random. Or you're working on a research paper. Because it definitely feels like you have books, you're gathering some information here, something here having to do with a research paper. Maybe you're a bit stuck. I'm also picking up, did I mention the color blue? If I didn't, I want to also put out there green, orange as in citrus, but orange as in the color. These colors might be sticking out to you, but particularly the color blue, because I'm hearing the song called I'm Blue. It could be the song, but it could also be an object, particularly like a car or someone's eyes. I'm hearing men with the blue shirt, but I'm also hearing forget-me-nots, which are blue flowers. Maybe you're going to the cemetery. Maybe there's someone from the other side that does not want you to forget about them. They might be calling their attention to you. Day of the Dead is coming up, so I don't know, maybe You might be commemorating somebody that passed. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I heard that when I heard Michael. Virgo. Oh, did I say the name Tiana? The name Tiana sticks out for me also. Oh, the color blue. It's a boy. Somebody's having a boy. I'm hearing you look familiar, or you might have a deja vu moment. I'm hearing the song called Love is Stronger Than Pride by Sade, who happens to be, I believe, a Capricorn and Aries. Maybe you are dealing with a Capricorn and Aries, but now that we're talking about movies, The Wizard of Oz, somewhere over the rainbow. Rainbow sticks out and love is stronger than pride. Maybe you're dealing with someone from the LGBTQ community. Maybe someone has a lot of pride. They're using their pride. They have a lot of love for you, but their pride kind of outweighs the fact that they show you, that they showcase this to you. I'm hearing slow down, the police are right there. And I'm also hearing I'm scared, can you come with me? I'm picking up, oh, my neck. I don't know if you have a neck injury or you're waking up feeling pain in your neck, or this is somebody around you. Carpet. I'm hearing specifically stains on the carpet. I'm also picking up household odors. Maybe you're noticing those this week. I think you might be having a bread craving as well. You or someone around you. The ants go marching 9 by 9. Maybe you have some type of bug infestation in your house, or you might be calling pest control. I'm hearing Western and 92nd Street. Maybe this has something to do with a particular intersection that could be significant to your situation. It doesn't have to be those street names, but I'm definitely picking up on an intersection. I'm hearing I want the second one. Maybe this week you might be lacking motivation. You might be watching a lot of true crime stories, or you're watching horror movies. You might even be going to an amusement park. Since we're talking about California dreaming, maybe you're going to, I don't know, Not Scary Farm. Muffled noises, or you might be hearing noises around you. I'm also picking up an American card, particularly a Ford. I still have more. If you're still with me, thank you. Bear with me. I'm hearing it's in my peripheral. Ginger, as in hair color. This could be gingerbread man. I'm picking up 213 as maybe possibly an area code. Maybe Hollywood or LA is significant for you. For some reason, I'm also picking up Harry Potter. The name Harry could be significant. Somebody has a very hoarse sounding voice. I'm picking up you're being recorded. Maybe someone may have a thyroid issue. Somebody this week could definitely be quick-tempered. Somebody could also be getting a BBL or a waist trainer, or somebody is concerned about their fupa. I'm hearing thick thighs, thick waist. So maybe you might be wanting to change something about your appearance. There's a Sagittarius around you, I think, also. You might be avoiding working this week for whatever reason. I think you might be having recurring dreams, nightmares. I'm also picking up on names of presidents such as George, Benjamin, or maybe you're just concerned about money. I talked to you about teeth. Do you have a chipped tooth, Taurus? Hand gestures. Somebody could be using sign language. I'm hearing applause, as in Lady Gaga. So maybe you're online, like I said, maybe you're a public figure, maybe you're a performer, or this is just a song that is significant to you. Also picking up vampire teeth. I'm hearing the jingle for a Safe Light. Safe Light repair, Safe Light replace. I think there's something on your windshield that you might be replacing. And I'm also speaking of Michael Jackson, I'm hearing the song, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Maybe, I don't know, you hear that song, or this is how you feel, somebody around you. I'm also picking up, I thought I saw a putty cat. Looney Tunes. Maybe somebody is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're loony. Is this everything? I feel like I'm missing something. Child with special needs. I think you might be noticing a creepy person. It's parking spot. parking spot. Maybe you're looking for a parking spot. A close parking spot might be difficult to find. Somebody drives slow too. You might be having an issue with road rage. I'm also hearing hiding behind the tree spot. This could be a parking spot. This could be somebody has freckles or moles, or something is spotted. It could even be like a dog, or you are able to spot something. I think that's it. I think that's all the channeled messages I have. Like I said, so random, but maybe it clicks for you in some type of way. All right. Something is going to have you, I think this is the lesson this week. Taurus nations, there's something here from your past, people or situations that have stressed you out from the past. Something is going to cause you to have to turn back and maybe face a situation that maybe you have been avoiding, because maybe you feel like, what's the use in maybe trying to talk something out with somebody, because maybe, you know, you feel like you've gotten absolutely nowhere with someone, or maybe you feel like someone that constantly has somebody else in their ear about you, about the situation. They're easily influenced by other people. You might feel like that's the case, and maybe this person has departed from your life. Maybe they moved away, and maybe you're thinking, thank God, like, I needed that. I needed a break from this person. I don't know. I think you do need a break, because I do feel like you're burnt out in some type of way. Like I said, it's by your circumstances because you're working a lot, or this is pressure from other people, outside sources here. I think that, yeah, you might need to get away. You might need to go someplace else. Maybe you're going, I don't know, away. It might be on a staycation, an Airbnb, this type of thing, but something is going to cause you to maybe go back and fix something that went wrong between you and someone else. And maybe you feel like it's very risky, or someone is afraid to take the risk, maybe having to do with a parent-child situation. Yeah, I think your kid has anxiety for sure, or you do. Your inner child might have anxiety about something. I think you might be hyping something up kind of big in your head, bigger than it is. I heard Capricorn and Cancer. Taurus, you ghosted somebody, or you feel ghosted by someone. I think you might be overthinking a situation. Something brings you back. Since we're talking about flashing lights, is somebody in jail? Maybe you might be getting a call from someone that is in the system. Taurus. This week, I think somebody might reach out to you, or this, because it looks like somebody's returning. Maybe you vowed not to talk to this person again. Taurus. Okay, maybe for some of you, this is your father, or a prominent male figure in your life, somebody that has had a lot of influence over your life. That could be significant. For some of you, this is someone that you're married to. I think that communication is difficult between you and this person, and I think that there's somebody that you might feel, or they could feel this way toward you, self-righteous, critical. Maybe somebody meddles in your business, or they meddle in other people's affairs. I think somebody could be jealous, maybe even a bit egotistical, I feel, and maybe a bit outspoken and demanding. And maybe this is possibly somebody that you receive a phone call from this week, or maybe this is an issue. Maybe there's an obstacle, because who this shows me, the obstacle, your person you're having this obstacle with is the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Does not have to be that sign. It could be in their moon or rising, by the way. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart. I definitely feel like you're getting a call from someone that maybe you have split apart from. Maybe you may need to take a breather from this person for a minute because of the reasons I named off before. And maybe it's difficult to have a mature conversation with someone, and this is the particular reason that you've been avoiding them. Well, Taurus Nation, I think that this is the week that even though you've been spending some time apart from this person, I feel that someone could be returning. So this could be a topic. It still looks like you're avoiding something. I think what you're avoiding is conflict, because I think that this person, like we talked about before, they lay on the drama, or like we talked about before, they could be very critical, they could be very self-righteous. I think that this is something that you're trying to avoid. I think that this is somebody that likes to focus on the problem. I think that this is a cause of your stress this week, is either making a phone call to someone or you're receiving this phone call. Now, for some of you, this might resonate in the area of love, because maybe there was a relationship that didn't work out before, obviously. And this week, someone is returning. The issue is, I think that there are some things that may need to be ironed out between you and this person. And I definitely feel like for some of you, this is an ex. For others of you, it's your parent, it's a family member. Or others of you, it's a friend, and so random, it might even be something as random as a coworker. But I definitely feel like you might be getting communication from someone. They kind of like drop into your messages, or you get a phone call or a text from this person out of the blue. I think somebody is missing you this week, Taurus, and I think they want to start over. And I definitely feel like someone is going to try to stir up some type of drama with you to get your attention. I think that's why this conflict card is coming out, having to do with this person. Or this is just something that you're afraid of. This is something that you're avoiding. Thank you, Spirit Guides. We talked about that. Some of you, this is your extended family getting in contact with you, returning. There's beef that you've had with this person. You might be kind of shocked to hear from this person because of whatever, because they've had too much pride. So it looks like you've had your differences in the past, honestly. Perhaps you might feel taken advantage of by this person, and perhaps that's part of the obstacle in this relationship. I definitely am picking up depression and maybe some stunted growth. I'm definitely picking up some addictions. Picking up the fact that maybe you're dealing with somebody that does not have the most integrity, and maybe they struggle to be honest. And maybe like to spread a lot of gossip. And honestly, I think you might feel like they're superficial. They could be feeling this way about you too. But in particular this week, I was about to say Leo and Libra. Maybe this has something to do with a Leo and Libra. Oh, is somebody coming to your door? You might have an unexpected visitor that they might call, they might drop by. Maybe in the past you did. You had an awkward moment with this person. Anyway, I think that maybe this week you might be lacking some direction. Your energy might be a bit scattered because there's going to be some things that pop up this week. I'm hearing Aries, but I know I'm reading for Taurus. Taurus Nation, that distract you. Did I say you might be having nightmares or some type of recurring dreams, very vivid dreams? Or this is your children. Did I talk about annoying children this week? Bickering children, hungry children. Children are going to be of central focus to you. That could be what has you thrown off. Maybe you had mapped out a particular type of schedule for yourself this week. I think that your guides are saying, you know, it might be you might be better off delivering yourself from that. In other words, releasing yourself from any type of like preconceived like expectations that you had for the way that things play out this week. It feels like this week things kind of like move out of your control. But in the area of communication, definitely your guides are saying tread carefully with how you approach a situation, because whatever this is, it feels like things could be kind of delicate. This is a delicate situation where there's a lot of emotions involved, but I definitely feel like Somebody can't seem to take their mind off of what happened or what was said in a situation. And this is why you might need to tread carefully. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you feel like you kind of have to walk on eggshells with this person or this situation. Something has you under a lot of pressure this week. We talked before maybe about school. And this could definitely be somebody putting excessive pressure on you. It could be a teacher. It could be yourself. But I definitely feel like something has you preoccupied. But like I said, some of you, I feel like you're in school or you have a child that is in school. And again, I think this is going to be a primary focus. Maybe you feel like society is putting a lot of pressure on you about something. What is going on? Did you lose your keys, Taurus? So random. Or you might be handing over your keys to somebody. If you are moving, Taurus, because I definitely feel like you are. I feel like you're ready to break away from where you live currently. Maybe you moved recently, I don't know. But I think you might be looking to maybe meet different people. Maybe you're looking for fresh opportunities. And I think you're ready for some new experiences. And I think that you might be capitalizing on the fact that maybe it's time to move. And for some reason, I think it could be the month of December where you decide to, finally start looking. And maybe come the beginning of the year, maybe you're ready to move on to a new place. I think you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Or like I said, there's pressure to succeed, pressure to excel in some area of your life. Okay, what is that about, Holy Spirit? Yeah, there is somebody that you are not getting along with. But yeah, I definitely see you planning a move. I feel like something is delayed. If you are planning on moving this year, maybe it feels like it's December, January, where you might actually pack up. You might find a place in December and move in January. That's for somebody. Maybe you're moving someplace rural. This is the second time I'm picking up Egypt. So again, I don't know if this has something to do with cultures or different foods that you're eating, or this is just your background. Maybe you're looking into your ancestry. Maybe you're traveling to Africa. What is going on, Holy Spirit? Or maybe you have a pyramid. Maybe you have a statue. I'm not sure what this is about. Second reference here to Atlantis. Second reference to Asia. I talked about Korean culture. Okay. Love relationships. There's obviously tension here between you and this person. I think there could definitely be some accusations hurled this week. There could be... What's going on with the Taurus relationship? Let's look at the romantic relationship. What's really going on, Taurus? What has you and this person kind of at odds with each other? What are you guys arguing about? I kind of feel like you guys might be drifting apart. Maybe realizing it's time to go your separate ways. I think somebody could be making some plans behind your back. That's what I think is the biggest issue this week, is your voice. I think you don't feel heard, or you feel like your voice or what you have to say falls on deaf ears, or it doesn't matter. This is how you feel, or somebody around you, especially a child. This could definitely be a parent-to-child situation. Maybe you feel ordered around. Maybe this is you wishing that your parent would hear you out, hear what you have to say, or maybe this is your inner child. Did I mention somebody drinks? Somebody is a alcoholic. Maybe this is you. Maybe you are the rescuer. Constantly coming to everybody's aid. And when you look up, Taurus, the people that you helped in their time of need, maybe you feel like these people are nowhere to be found. Maybe this is how you're feeling about a love relationship. So this week, I think that maybe you and your person might not be on the same page. I think somebody is strategizing a way out of this situation. I think one of you might seriously want longevity, and I think that the other one feels like it's time to go. We talked about that, splitting apart, your separate ways. Maybe this is something that you guys talked about in the past. Maybe it's even something that you guys, this might be even the topic of your conflict right now, currently. This might be why you're not able to see eye to eye. It could be about children, or it could just be about the situation, but that's definitely what I'm seeing. Whatever was the issue, I definitely feel like it gets dredged up this week. Okay, Taurus Nation, I think that you're dealing with a flirt, honestly, and I think that you're having issues trusting your partner. And like I said, or you feel like what you say falls on deaf ears, and you're just frankly frustrated with somebody that maybe you feel is manipulative and maybe physically abusive. I'm also picking up maybe a felon. Did I mention that in the beginning? Somebody's in jail, incarcerated, or has some type of like rap sheet. That's just kind of what I'm feeling. I think somebody could be physically abusive, and I think that maybe somebody likes to control, manipulate the situation. Someone in particular, this might be the week that you might be working it out. Possibly. Are you working it out? You might. This could definitely even be some type of forgiveness of self, because maybe you feel like you were careless with someone's heart, or they feel this way about you. I don't know. Maybe you might be working it out. But I definitely feel, again, like somebody's feelings were hurt over what somebody said, or over some type of gossip, or somebody is walking in and overhears the fact that someone is talking about them. I think you might be observing a cringy moment such as that, or an awkward moment such as that. What is somebody? Yeah, I definitely feel like you are maybe going to an amusement park. But the thing is, yeah, maybe you feel like the butt of somebody's joke, or maybe, you know, somebody feels like they're gonna have the last laugh. But definitely, I think here that someone may need to come clean and be honest about something. So there could possibly, for some of you, be a confession. Somebody might be ready to confess their wrongdoing in a situation. How does this play out, Holy Spirit? I don't know. Some of you, I think, yeah, you are. You realizing that maybe this is just not for you, and maybe you're just ready to start fresh. Maybe this is why you could be moving. Maybe you're moving out from your partner, or you have adult children that are maybe leaving the nest. Strategizing a way out of a situation where they feel bogged down. This could even be like, what am I trying to say? Corrections officer. Somebody is in jail, and you definitely have somebody trying to puppeteer a situation. There's definitely being magic done in the background. It feels like someone is trying to separate or trying to manipulate a situation secretly. Somebody is Spanish speaking, by the way. Somebody in your situation, possibly. I'm seeing a lot of children in your reading, Taurus. So I don't know if you work with children, or you might be having a lot of family over for the holidays, because I definitely see maybe family coming over. Maybe you're cooking. I don't know. Yeah, I think there might be family traveling to you, or you might be traveling. You might, deliver us from evil. I think you might be doing some type of spell work to remove some type of dark entity. Taurus, I think you have certain things that maybe you want to pursue, and I think that there's an overbearing parent that maybe wants the best for their child. And there's a kid that might feel controlled or manipulated by a parent. They might feel like they're not allowed to make their own choices, choose their own friends. there's definitely a strict parent here who is well-meaning. But I think it's the way that the parent is coming across, or their choice of words. I don't know. I think you might be maybe deciding to change the way that you speak or your choice of words when it comes to your children. Because I definitely feel like words could be damaging this week. And I talked to you before about term papers, things that are due, excessive pressure. Maybe you have an upcoming test, a midterm, or like I said, you have a paper and assignment that's coming up this week. This could even be a parent that might be concerned that maybe their child is following the crowd. I don't know, but I definitely pick up on the fact that your childhood wounds are going to be at the forefront this week, honestly. I think that there is a dysfunctional relationship around you, and I think that somebody likes to put all the blame on you. And I think that you're going to be finding a way to move forward to forgiveness, since that card did come out. Now, forgiveness does not necessarily mean that you let somebody off the hook and let them run amok in your life and, you remain a victim or a doormat in this situation. No, but it does mean that you might find a way to put up boundaries with certain people. You might be finding a way to forgive, to let go of this heavy burden that maybe you have been walking around with, because I definitely feel like that's coming to the forefront this week, Taurus Nation. There's something that might come up that dredges this up for you, or something or someone that triggers this for you, either this week or the upcoming weeks. And this is why this deliverance card comes up, because I definitely feel like your guides want you to free yourself of something that has been having you in bondage. Like, if someone is not literally locked up, your guides are saying that, like, you don't have to be a slave to your past or a slave to your circumstances or cover something up by an addiction here. Because I kind of get that. Did I say Aquarius or Gemini? I think some of you could be dealing with an air sign. I did mention that already, actually. What else is going on this week, Holy Spirit, for the Taurus Nation? Hawkins. The name Hawkins could be significant in some type of way. You are writing something, or you're getting some type of newfound motivation to do something. Like I said before, I think you're writing a paper in particular. I definitely feel like there's some type of upcoming travel, or maybe you traveled recently. So I'm hearing keep rolling. So I think you're moving around a lot. Maybe you're visiting more than one place. Holy Spirit, what else is going on for Taurus? You're exercising. I mentioned PayPal. I think your money is locked up. I think you have money, but I think that you might be experiencing delays with your money, like you're waiting for some money to come in. But I definitely feel like it comes in this week. So, are you cutting coupons? I think you might be bargain shopping. I think you might be shopping, and maybe this is why I'm kind of picking up a long list of names. Maybe there's a lot of people that you're shopping for, or you come from a big family. Whatever you put your effort into and you're able to hang in there, I think that you might feel like for a period of time that you're not able to hang in there, but I think if you are, and you see something through, I think you're going to see some type of positive surrounding you. Positive outcome is what I meant to say. Do you have a cat? You said there's a key here and a door. We talked about moving. I think you're about... Did I talk to you about losing your keys, though? I think you may have lost your keys. I think you might also be dealing with a fixed sign other than yourself, Taurus. A Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Leo could be significant in your situation. Are you doing something online? I think that you might. This is either you or someone around you is doing something online. I think you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder. And I think that you're realizing that maybe you're wasting a lot of time with holding on to old things, or there's just a wasteful attachment that you have to maybe a person or a situation, maybe even tied to a memory. I think you might be realizing that it's time to get out of that. I think something does kind of test your financial security this week. And I do feel like you have gone through some type of, maybe you feel like you have fallen from grace in some type of way. Whatever you're putting your energy into, though, Taurus, I feel like this is what puts your finances on solid ground. The name Raven could be significant. And I know I mentioned you might be kind of annoyed to see somebody this week, especially if you have like bent over backwards for certain people. I think that's the issue. Is this been for the wrong people? Anyway, what I feel like might change for you this week, Taurus Nation, might change your financial situation. I don't know. I think you are having some financial challenges. Maybe you're having a difficult time keeping up with your bills, keeping up with certain payments. Maybe that's something in particular that has you stressed out. Is maybe you aren't making the money that you would like to make. Maybe your bills are kind of piling up. I think you might be a bit behind. Maybe you're having to dig into your savings. I think this is in connection with your car. Since we're talking about your car, I think you might be having some issues with your tires, in particular like your tire pressure. I did talk about windshield. There's a job interview that maybe you've been waiting for. Maybe this is why you might feel like certain things that maybe you've wanted to do financially, you've had to kind of like postpone those things, or it's just circumstances that kind of create delays for you. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is I think that there might be something that comes in this week for you that helps you to solve a financial situation. I think that some of you might be waiting for a job interview, and I think that within the next 7 days for some of you, I think you're going to be getting this call back. I think that that might be the pressure that you have on you is, like I said, schoolwork or your children's schoolwork. I think that there's somebody that might really be hiding the love that they have for you. And I think it might be a Gemini. And for some of you, I think you might have like an LGBTQ situation. So I think that that might be the conflict. Somebody might have conflict about whether or not they are bi-curious. Maybe they're bisexual. Maybe you're interested in somebody and maybe they're confused about what they want. I think somebody's not ready to come out. And I think that might create more conflict and drama between you and this person down the line if this is your story. This week, I think you might be worried about maybe not somebody that's not feeling well. Maybe there's somebody that's in the hospital or they're sick. You might be going to see that person. Yeah, that's exactly what this feels like. Like somebody is too worried about what everybody thinks or what everyone is going to say in a situation, just overly preoccupied. This could be you, Taurus, because it feels like you suffer with anxiety, maybe some depression, maybe some body image issues. But at the same time, while I kind of see that, what throws me off is it feels like you're taking pictures. Random side note, I think you might be coming across a drag queen this week. Maybe you are taking pictures, you're posting online. I see cannabis. I did talk about addictions. We're talking about strife here too. I think you might be protecting your sexual health. And I definitely feel like maybe you might be going to maybe smoke hookah. There's the blue flowers again. Forget-me-nots. I don't know what this is connected to, but definitely thick thighs, thick waist, fupa. I think I'm really picking up body image issues. And I'm really picking up that maybe you're taking pictures, maybe you're posting online, this type of thing. Maybe you are a public figure. Anyway, I think there might be some self-doubts that might be kind of haunting you this week. I don't know why you're feeling a bit panicky about things. I think you might even be in a lot of traffic too. You might be caught in a lot of traffic. And this might be where things might get tense, because I'm definitely picking up somebody driving slow in front of you and there being road rage. So definitely this is a time to slow down. I think that some of you might feel a bit frustrated and blocked. But to be honest, I think that this is, for some of you, kind of self-imposed. I think some of you are frustrated because you're standing in your own way. We talked about this kind of scattered thinking, no execution type of thinking this week. Your mind is all over the place. Maybe you kind of like want to get back to your normal routine. Some of you are just frankly burnt out. And I think some of you may want to do something else other than what you're doing now, but you're kind of feeling stuck in the money trap of everything. Maybe you feel like if you did make a decision to leave this job, you're fearing that maybe you'll lose everything. It's the fear of financial loss that keeps you in this loop. I think that's what you're panicked about and frustrated about. I think that maybe you don't trust yourself to make the right decisions. And instead of making a decision, I think that you kind of like don't make a decision at all. And I think this is what's frustrating you. And I think this is how you are trapping yourself. No peace about what's going on. Did you have no peace inside about maybe something that's going on around you? It looks like you have a lot of people around you. In particular, maybe this is, I don't know. I definitely feel like you're recognizing that your partner is stepping out on you. There's a lack of trust there. And maybe you might be thinking about divorce, starting over. We talked about that, but something is keeping you kind of stuck. It could be children. Or it could be that you're linked to this person financially. But whatever this is, I think that you're going to be finding a way to get out of this loop. This constant loop, or this runaround type of thing, runaround type of energy that you're dealing with. I think you're going to find a way to break free of this. This is something that your guys are wanting for you to see this week and find a way to break free from. Like I said, you're traveling someplace. I definitely feel like you have some good news coming in for you. We did talk about a job interview. Maybe this is you finally finding a way to like get a hold of your schedule, or you find a way to take a break. Maybe you're taking a breather this December. I think you might be good with animals, obviously. Okay, that's what this is. There's definitely somebody spreading some type of gossip. This could be someone coming to try to collaborate with you. This is somebody that's not really showing you their true identity. Somebody around you is creating a fake identity in order to lure you in. It could be a situation where maybe you blocked somebody and somebody is using somebody else to get in communication with you to find out your information so that they go back and replicate it. Or that they can go back and run their mouth about you. Somebody wants information from you so they can exploit it in some type of way. Use it against you in some type of way. Taurus. For the purpose of power. It's like somebody wants to keep somebody in bondage, but they're not doing the work. For others of you, this is a child. You might get message from your child's teacher about a child maybe being behind in assignments or misbehaving at work. Maybe this is a kid that wants to follow the crowd and is looking for some type of acceptance. I don't know. I definitely feel like this is the time this week, Taurus Nation, to really look, not to say not that this is the only time to look after your children, but I definitely feel like your kids might be going through something, might be getting bullied, might be going through some type of depression, might be feeling defeated in some type of way, and I don't know, they might need you to intervene, but I definitely see some type of opposition. I talked to you before about La Bruja. Somebody is doing some type of spell work on you, lighting candles on you. This feels like this is baneful type of magic. See, manipulation. For the purpose of manipulation, somebody is trying to get inside of your mind. I don't know. I just kind of like want to get off of this. All right, Holy Spirit, anything else? Raise your vibration. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're going to be able to rise above this type of energy, Taurus Nation. And I definitely feel like your spiritual team is there to help you navigate through whatever situation here that is an issue. Because you definitely have some nosy people or some people here that are trying to, like I said, they got some negative tactics going on, a Gemini in particular, and an Aries. Anyway, that's something that I think you might be looking at, and I think you might be maybe figuring out situations with maybe a friend that you haven't seen in a while, coworker that you haven't seen in a while. All right, Holy Spirit, as soon as I part the deck, the advice is to find your purpose. And so this week, Taurus Nation, maybe you have felt like you've been a jack of all trades. You tried a lot of different things, and maybe you feel guided, you feel pulled in a particular direction to pursue something. I think that, well, it says when you feel like you do not fit into this world, remember that you are here to help create a better one. Your tender heart is a treasure. So maybe you have not felt like you have been part of this world. You felt maybe a bit excluded or a bit different from other people. I definitely feel like some of you may have felt bullied in some type of way. So I think that something this week causes you to get curious about what your purpose is, or this is your guide saying, strictly saying to stick to your purpose. If you haven't found it yet, I feel like something is coming up, Taurus, that will align you to where you're meant to be. Oh, let go of being the martyr. Find a balance between giving and receiving. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. This might be you, Taurus Nation, bending over backwards for other people. Because I do feel like you are someone that it could be you that might feel like you put others first. You put others before yourself. And this might be this might be what we're talking about here with illness. Or if you haven't found a way or have had the time to maybe spend by yourself to emotionally recover from some things, or physically even. I think that this is definitely a week where you might be deciding to spend some time alone. Maybe this is you traveling, but we did talk about a staycation. I think you're getting away. Take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself in the stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap, garden. Do whatever quiet activity your spirit yearns for. And I think that might have been something that you've been neglecting because you just, quite frankly, haven't had the time to. Because you've been doing everything for everyone else. So maybe, I think, again, you might be taking some time alone. You might need a break to get back on track, or to get back on a goal, or to really get motivated again about something that maybe has kind of like fallen by the wayside. I definitely feel like something comes up this week, pops right back into your mind, that may cause you to get very emotional. I think you're going to be revisiting a lot of things, but I also feel like there's a lot of things that you're going to be learning about yourself at the end of this, Taurus Nation. With that, Taurus Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. This reading was helpful for you, Taurus Nation. Thumbs up this video. Consider subscribing to my channel if you already haven't. And if you do decide to sub to my channel, why not hit the post notification bell in order to stay notified? This keeps you aware of whenever I upload a new video, for maybe a sign that you're watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Taurus Nation, for tuning in this week. Have a blessed and peaceful week, Taurus Nation. I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.
With my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends. I'm uncomfortable with my drinking. I'm uncomfortable with my thinking. I'm uncomfortable with my ways. I'm uncomfortable in this space. I'm uncomfortable on good days. I'm uncomfortable on bad days. I'm uncomfortable with my soul. I'm uncomfortable with my heart. I'm uncomfortable with myself. I'm uncomfortable with my heart. I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts. I'm uncomfortable with my feelings. And sadly, I'm uncomfortable with healing.